Lifestyles, what's up? King the Barber here, back with another one. Today's video is going to be on the new Cocco Hyper Veloce Pro trimmer, which is going to be this bad boy right here. Had a chance to use this in the shop, and we are going to unbox this, review this, and all that great stuff. And of course, I'm going to let you know whether we're going to crown or trash this brand new trimmer from Cocco. So before we jump into this bad boy, you already know what to do. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Give the video a thumbs up if you like the content, and also follow me on my Instagram page at Kingmelifestyles. So without further ado, let's get to that intro. Welcome back to the channel, guys. So we are talking about the new Cocco Hyper Veloce Pro trimmer. Now this is a trimmer I've been using in the shop, and before we unbox this and go over it, let's kind of read over some of the details it says about this trimmer. Starting with the front cover of the box, on the very top you'll see the Cocco, you see a picture of the actual trimmer, and on the bottom it says Hyper Veloce Pro trimmer. Now Veloce, I looked that up, that means quick or fast and Italian. So basically it's a hyper fast Pro trimmer. And on the back side of the box, again, you see the Cocco, the Hyper Veloce Pro trimmer, and it says CHVPT. I'm not sure what that stands for, but it also says digital gap standard blade. And on the left side, you'll see the actual picture of the trimmer, and it actually comes with a charging stand as well, guys. We'll read off some of the description it says here on the right side of the box here. It says professional high torque brushless motor, version 2, world-class BLDC motor, version 2, delivers ultra smooth, unmatched power, low noise, and longevity for an ultimate cutting experience. Next line it reads, long-lasting, fast-charging lithium-ion battery. Lithium-ion battery charges to full charge in 3 hours and provides 2 hours of runtime, allowing continuous usage for busy days. The blue light will blink while charging, and in process, once fully charged, the battery indicator illuminates to a solid blue and you'll be ready to go. Next line, digital gap, standard blade for detailing and outlining. Cocco Hyper Veloce Pro trimmer features a world-class digital gap standard blade intelligent skin protection system. The digital gap standard blade provides superior performance with touch and go lining. Cocco Hyper Veloce Pro trimmer plus special designs. Cocco Hyper Veloce Pro trimmer features an all-metal aluminum alloy housing with ultra lightweight technology, making it ideal for professional use. The special design gives better visuals while cutting, which helps to get precision results every time. Includes cordless charging base with USB Type-C and port. And then on the left side, it shows the colors available for this trimmer. It says also available in orange, yellow, dark teal, black, gray, and gold. So those are all the colors that this trimmer comes in. It says all metal alloy aluminum housing, digital gap graphite blade with R-angled taper, D-tooth, high torque BLDC motor, high speed, strong power, USB charging, lithium-ion battery, 3 hours of charging, 2 hours of runtime, ergonomic hand grip design. And that's gonna be pretty much all the details it says about this trimmer. Let's head over to my station and unbox this. So first out of the box is gonna be your booklet manual, basically giving you some information about the trimmer. Next, we have the actual trimmer. It's gonna come in as plastic. Let's take that off. All right, so here's gonna be the green version. Again, it also comes with other colors. First impression of it, looks good. You can definitely feel the little bit of heaviness on it. It's not real heavy though. Let's take a look at the blade. So here's gonna be the digital gap blade here, and also the teeth on here are deep tooth. So that allows you to bald out your clients and also give you sharp lines as well, but it's gonna come in a black color here. Also the cutting blade is gonna come in the same black color as well. It kind of reminds me of the Babyliss trimmer. Basically you can take this off here. You can also adjust the blade with the 2 screws here on both sides here, while the blade is still attached to the trimmer, just like how Babyliss is. And so this housing is gonna come in that all metal housing. Here's a light indicator. Once you turn it on, it will turn blue. The on and off button is going to be right in the middle. It's going to come in black. Also, it's going to have some texture on that as well. So when you are turning on and off, you can really feel that. And on the bottom, written sideways, is going to say Cocco. There's going to be really nothing on the back. And also on the top of this trimmer, you're going to have that 360-degree angle. Especially gets a little slimmer in this area too, so you can see those corners when you are doing your lineups, especially when you're doing your C cups or around the ear of your clients, and also mustaches as well. Also, you have this little thumb indent here for the ergonomics, especially when you are scooping out your client's hair. On the bottom here, it's going to be in black where you plug in your adapter, and then on the bottom of this trimmer is where you have your hanging hook, kind of again just like the Babyliss trimmer. And then that's going to be it as far as everything on the trimmer. Let's see what else we have inside the box. This is going to be the plug-in for the wall here. You plug in your USB port there. And here's going to be the USB adapter cord. Here's your cleaning brush. And this is going to be your screwdriver, kind of like the Babyliss trimmers. You have 2 screws which you can use to adjust your trimmer. Okay guys, so here's going to be the charging dock, or they call it charging base here. It's going to come in all green. Also, it's going to have that same alloy aluminum material as well. Here's where you place your trimmer inside here. So this thing's pretty sturdy inside the charging dock. You're going to see the Cocco in white. On the bottom here, you're gonna see these little 4 grips. On the back here is where you plug in your adapter plug. And of course, this is how you plug it in. So I would say with this charging dock, it's kind of small, but it definitely feels a little more premium. It doesn't feel cheap at all. And that's gonna be pretty much everything inside the box. So here we have the scale. We are going to weigh the new Cocco trimmer on the scale. So it's gonna come at 6.4. So we'll compare the Cocco trimmer to the Babyliss trimmer here. So let's place it on a scale, and you're at 7.9. So just as a side-by-side on the Babyliss trimmer and also the Cocco trimmer, the Babyliss trimmer is a lot thicker and also a little longer as well as far as the trimmer compared to the Cocco trimmer. A lot smaller and sleeker. But what I can tell you is that the Babyliss charging plug can also work on the Cocco trimmer. So instead of you having to change out the adapter for your Cocco, you can actually just use the Babyliss charging cord. You can also swap out blades as well. So if you are a fan of the Babyliss blade, you can take this blade off and also put it on the Cocco trimmer, or vice versa. So now for the sound check. So let's talk about pricing on the new Cocco trimmer. Now, online I've seen this go for around $195. I ended up getting mine from my local barber supply store, Elegant Barber Zone, which I will leave that link in the description below if you guys are interested in picking up one of these. So make sure you guys go check them out and let them know that King sent you. Let's talk about the ergonomics on this trimmer. Now, I do like the heaviness of this trimmer. Feels very premium. I do like the all metal housing on this trimmer. Even though it is a smaller trimmer, I think that it makes up for it in the weight. And it's also short, so it's not a long trimmer at all, especially when you compare it to that Babyliss trimmer. And I didn't mention on the sides on this trimmer here, you're gonna have these little grooves on both sides, which is also another good thing. So I'm glad that they do have a couple of little grooves and things like that on this trimmer to make it a little bit more easier to grip as well. The runtime on this trimmer is 2 hours. Of course, there's other trimmers out there with better runtime, but 2 hours is not bad. I think 2 hours would get you through the day for sure, especially this having a charging dock, which is another point that I do like, that this trimmer comes with the charging dock. I'm loving the fact that trimmers nowadays are coming with charging docks. I don't understand why a trimmer would not have a charging dock in today's date. So the color reminds me of the TPOB. You guys know that's the Pissed Off Barber. A lot of his products come in green, so it kind of reminded me of that when I saw the green on this. Now let's talk about the performance on this trimmer. Now I did use the digital gap blade. I haven't adjusted or anything, so just straight out the box, it just performed okay. The thing with trimmers is that sometimes you have to keep using it and force yourself, because sometimes we just get used to a certain trimmer, and then when we switched over, sometimes it just doesn't hit right away, but you do have to keep using it. I even felt that way with the Babyliss. Even though the Babyliss is one of my favorite trimmers, at first I didn't really care for it that much. I thought it was just okay, but after I kept using it and adjusting it, got it to where I want it to be, I love it now. And I feel like this is gonna be the same kind of situation. So it's like, okay, straight out the box. Once I adjust it and keep on using it, it might be a little bit better. So the question today, guys, are we going to crown or trash the new Cocco trimmer? And today, guys, we are going to crown this trimmer with a rating score of 7. I'm giving it a 7 because right out the box, it didn't do it for me. It just did okay. It didn't do like great, or it didn't do bad, but it just did okay, guys. I like the heaviness of it. It feels premium. It is small, so I do like that as well. $195 is a little steep. I think if you can get a better deal for this, for sure, it's definitely worth it. And again, you're getting that charging dock. And then 2 hours of runtime, it's a decent time, so that's not too bad as well. I'm gonna just keep on using this, and I did switch the blade out just because I just wanted to know if you can do it. When I switched it out, the Babyliss blade on this worked very well. It's like the chameleon blade for Babyliss is probably my favorite blade. I love that blade. I actually put it on here and it worked perfectly, so didn't have any problems with that. So the motor on here is really strong. I will give Cocco that. They did a great job with the motor. It is strong, it does bald out. And this blade here, because it's D-tooth, it balls out pretty well. Overall, don't have too many bad things to say about this trimmer. So that's gonna be a wrap on today's video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Also, get in that comment section and let me know what you guys think about this new Cocco trimmer. Is this something that you're gonna grab, or are you gonna pass on it? Let me know. I wanna hear your comments. And until then, I will see you on the next video.